The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials flat. You get the Nasdaq down 8. S&Ps are off 2. Gold contract up 770, trading at 12.28. We have silver up 12 cents, $17.60 an ounce. You got platinum up $6.50 at $10.10 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat at $53.74 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 13 ticks, 124.22. 30-year bond up a full point, 150.29. And King dollar up 308 ticks, 100.150. And of course, we have the Patriots.
What happened? It was a slow weekend.
Wow.
No action yesterday.
That was just absolutely
amazing. What a
amazing.
game. The celebration is on. We get the streamers in the office.
Yeah.
No, quite a game, man. Quite a game.
There's no doubt.
If you're a fan of football, no matter what, man, you had to love that game. It's a tough one for those Falcons fans. But guess what? It's tough going up against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, man.
There's no doubt about that, man.
As we saw. What a game, for sure. What a game.
It's
greatest game I ever played, I would say, for sure. You know, I mean, you might have some other crazy games during a regular season or something, but, you know, it matters when the title's on the line, man,
it matters.
And you have a game like that, and what a game, for sure.
It matters. Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. Market-wise out here, folks, you know, it looks like you got a nice little slow roll out here happening. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. You can come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can hit that banner. Bring up the exchange. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account so you can see how these defined option contracts trade. And, yeah, let's see.
We have a caller already.
Oh.
And that's
I love it.
He must have heard me. Yeah,
God.
that's why I was smiling. I thought you'd seen it already.
That's so funny. Oh, my God.
Who do we got?
Let's go to Tom in Plymouth. Hey, Tom, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, Tom and Tommy.
Good morning.
Those Patriots.
Patriot Nation, man. Good morning. Tom, I said to my dad, I said, I wonder if Tom's going to call today. Too many goes, Tom's going to call. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Definitely going to call today.
Well, it's winners all around. It's winners in the metals market.
And gold sale.
It's winners in the Patriots. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Okay, we'll take that too.
Yeah, big time. So Boston must be going crazy. New England must be going crazy, right?
Oh, my Lord. I have never seen anything like that. Just wait. Oh, gosh. Tomorrow's the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy. I couldn't even sit down for most of that fourth quarter.
Well,
you and everyone else.
Exactly, right? You know,
Yeah.
you can't even, it's just not in your ability to sit down when all that's going on.
Well, especially after getting toasted so bad in the first half.
That's it, you know, you keep holding out hope, right? That, oh, man, well, maybe if they come down and score here. Maybe, and then remember they got the first touchdown, and then they missed the extra point.
Right.
So then it's 28-9,
Right.
and you go, this is just a disaster,
Right.
you know? And
Right.
then, so... Yep.
I texted a couple of my friends at 8:46. I looked back. They said, looks like we might be in a little trouble here.
Right. It was getting to that point. And then they had that fourth down where they're down the 28, that was, I think, 28-3, where they were down.
Yeah.
And they had fourth down on their own. You know, if they missed that, Atlanta gets the ball up 28-3 in Patriots territory. There are a million plays, man. You know, the fumble, the everything.
Oh, it was incredible. I don't know how the stars were lined up, that's for sure.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And including, you know, on their side, not going for that field goal. That was crucial at the end. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. You know,
that was a big
deal. It's a team game, right? For the Patriots, everything. You had their running back,
Edelman.
3 touchdowns.
Oh my God,
yeah, Edelman. You had, but then you look at the coaches, right? The coaches, so it's like, the Falcons, they're going to take a lot of heat for where they didn't get that field goal, right? Where it's like maybe they're on the 22-yard line. That's a 39-yard field goal. That's a chip shot for most NFL guys.
Right.
You know, you run it. So it's like, okay, that's on the coaches maybe, but then it's like, guess what? It's on the quarterback when he's the MVP and he gets sacked. You know, it's on the guys that didn't block. You know, there's no blame.
There's no one point.
Right, exactly.
Right.
It's a team for sure.
Yeah. you could see it turning, and it just started to build. Once it started, that was it. It was like a steamroller.
You could see it turning.
And I said right before we started the show, the number of plays that the offense ran, the Patriots were, I think it was like 93, 96 offensive plays, and the Falcons were only like 46. And, man, you talk about a fourth quarter for the defense. The poor Falcons defense, I say that seriously. I mean, 90-plus plays playing defense, man, you are drained for sure.
37 first downs.
37 first downs, I know, amazing.
Did you hear Terry Bradshaw at the end?
That was great.
So Bradshaw was talking to a guy, one of the the
commentators
next to him. He said, "I got to tell you, man." He said, "I'm walking down the sideline. The guy says to me, do you think he's on the 15-yard. Do you think he can do it?" He said, "Yeah, just watch him." And he just kept walking.
It's not over till it's over.
No.
Even at 28-3, you say, all right, they got to score. Like, you create a situation, but, man, they basically needed, okay, we need 4 touchdowns and a field goal. We got to stop them every single time. And, crazier things have happened.
Wow.
Hey, it's a great. You play till the end, man. You push it out. Everyone out there, you just keep pushing.
It's hard to, it's hard to believe that it's only an hour game. I mean, when Brady says, we're
like
playing 60 minutes. No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was talking about.
Actual play time,
and we had to play actually more. But
that's really, we did 90-plus offensive plays in that 60 minutes. Yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, now, back, I guess the stock market's trading again, but we'll jump back to the market. That's our first segment. We'll get the Super Bowl action out of the way.
Stay right there. I wonder who was supposed to win the Super Bowl. What happens when everyone always says those things. If someone wins the Super Bowl, this is supposed to happen in the market.
Sure.
We need some feedback here. Who knows what's going on?
We should have enough history to go off with the Patriots as to what happens next when they win or lose, because they're in it so many times.
Totally. You stay right there, folks. The 3 Toms are going to be coming right back. Dow right now is flat. Nasdaq down 7. S&Ps are off 2. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 15. You get the Nasdaq down 3. S&P's are flat. And it looks like the Super Bowl indicator, one of our tigers, are giving us what that was. And so this is the aspect of the original American Football League.
Which is now the AFC versus the NFC, as we know it. So Patriots are the AFC. Right. If they win, that's what it looks like. The indicator has been right 40 out of 50 years, 80% success. And when the AFC wins, that means look out, the Super Bowl victory on Sunday may portend a down year for the market.
Where's those claws?
You like to hear that. It's like the groundhog coming out. You love it. You know, like, right?
It is the groundhog.
Exactly.
I'm the freaking groundhog. Oh, my God. Hey, so you had a good day yesterday, and now, I mean, the bottom line is that we need a little more strength, you know, and a few of these gold equities, but the move is topside. And if you're in this market, folks, Rango Resources came out with their numbers this morning. They just blew numbers away. I mean, it's pretty amazing what they did. Let's just see this number, because this number was huge. I was reading about this morning. So they increased their, look at this thing. So Rango, fourth quarter profit jumped 76%. After the price of the metal rose, net income for 3 months was $94.3 million from $53.3. We don't. I mean, the price of gold isn't even that high. You know, bottom line.
Sometimes a small shift can be dramatic, as in it's all go to the bottom line.
It does.
I mean, they're a huge company, so
huge company. And wait to see this. No debt. Gold production increased 16% to 378,000 ounces. I gotta see if I can get Mark on again. That's
so just
Mark
to look
Bristow.
at it. So they're making. Can you slide back up?
Yeah.
So just let's call it 400,000 ounces for ease.
Yes.
Okay. It's like you make an extra $10 on gold an ounce. That's $4 million.
Right.
Just to put it in perspective, right? So you're talking about and then maybe if it moves, $100,
like $100.
That's
$40 million, right?
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So
wow.
And guess what? Gold has had $100 moves.
Yes.
So it's it can be quick to the bottom line.
And you talk about a treasury. They have $516 million in cash and no debt.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that exceeded. So they only had a target of $500 million cash.
Right.
That's a nice target. $500 million in cash.
Absolutely.
I want that target.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, Tom, if we look at the Nugget, if we go over to the GDX, and the Nugget, folks, is the 300% bull position of the GDX. The bottom line is that what's really intriguing here, folks, is this. Is that the last week and a half, excluding the 31st, you were pushing with some volume, but other than that, it's just like the slow drift upside. There hasn't been anything like boom, but you know what? It won't back off either. So that's a tough market to stay into. I'd stay in it though. That's the bottom line. But it's been challenging, right? Hasn't it?
Well, I was so excited this morning, I jumped out right off the bat, and I said, I'm hoping maybe it pulls back. If not, I'll have to just watch it, and if I have to trail it up and lose a little bit, because I jumped out, I'll do that. But
that was a smart move. And what happened this morning, folks, okay? And if, I know many of us trade this pre-market. The bottom line is that you're going to see the high for the day was 12.49,
which is the open.
Which is the open, but that was actually trading. Let's see, where did we close? 11.85. Yeah, so that was almost the high too. It was trading 12.49, right around there, pre-market. So that was a good move. I was looking to do this, the same thing almost, and then I says, okay, by the time I do that at home and ride to the office, I didn't want to, in case it basically took off. I wasn't going to be able to get back in just as quick. So I says, okay,
right.
Let's make it there first. But I
Well,
like what it's doing.
Yeah, I do too. And I said, it's time to take the money, and I think the Super Bowl was a part of it. And I just like, you know what? I'm just cashing out. That's it. I got
totally.
Yes, anyway.
Right.
And right back to cash. So
Good scene, man. Cooking, brother.
Well, thanks, guys, again. Go Patriots for next year, and it's going to be a wild one up here, I'll tell you.
Hey, how did you like Kraft's speech, huh?
That was wonderful. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
I think all Patriots fans were smiling.
He was talking right to the Patriots fans.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No hiding anything.
Did you hear the booze when Goodell was talking?
Yeah.
Hey.
As soon as he jumped on Kraft jumped on the mic and turned to cheers, it was like, oh, it's incredible.
It was. Hey, it's a real deal, man. You know, it's a real deal. Let's talk about overcoming, man, for sure.
Unreal. Okay,
Fantastic.
man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. If we go over to the Nadex platform for a second, so inside the Nadex platform, folks, there's many things that you can trade. You can trade the indices, you can trade the commodities, you can trade the currencies. And right when we're in the break there, I want to show you what I did. So
we make use of those breaks, live trading.
I do make use of those breaks. There's no doubt about it. The euro. I'm going long the euro, and this is why. If we go over first, we'll take a look at the dollar index, and this is what you have happening. So the dollar index is in a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. So the longer trend, that's where it looks to me that it's going. Well, technically, it's set up like that. The shorter term trend, I love what it's doing right now because it's coming to this vicious downdraft from the third. And, you're coming in with a lot lighter volume. So
can you maybe just pull up when you say the confirmed? Because that's a big part of what you're doing, and you just go over it so quickly.
Yeah. So we pull this back. Okay, so what happened on the 31st, we broke the B point of a good-sized ABC down.
Okay.
And
sure.
Let me pull this up for you. So if you're watching Tiger TV, you can see this. It's right there.
Yeah,
actually.
no, I got you. Sure.
So we broke that, and we broke down with the 57,000 contracts versus 35,000.
Okay.
And then what also happened on top of that is every time that bottom line to try to get up into higher price last week gets sold off. So I kind of like where this is laying out right now. And my risk versus my reward is pretty cool here, folks. Okay, so when you look at it, I only risk, well, not only, okay, but it's real money. It's always real money, right? So
just gonna jump around. Put it back to. So you were buying it here. We're pretty close. Back it down to one contract. And so it's about. So these are 250 pips. Call it ticks. $250 pie. And since the floor is going to be 106.65, you're getting in at about 107.24. You got profit all the way up to 109.15. So you're risking about $55, $60 for the other side of that. Max profit like 190. And there's not much premium away from where it's actually trading right now.
I only paid a tick.
Well, but that's because the market's saying by 3 o'clock, the chances that this actually goes outside of 106.65 is very slim, just like the chances that you're actually going to move all the way up to 109.15 is almost unheard of for the normal realm of trading, which is why there wouldn't be, as opposed to we talk about this, maybe the NASDAQ or something like that, there's a dramatic chance that it actually is going to reach the full exposure, so then you would be paying more premium to risk one to make four.
The cool thing here is what you can see, folks, is that if you trade foreign currencies outside of the Nadex, it's like, why? I mean, I just bought it with defined risk.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. We get our man Mark coming back from Concord. We're going to be talking the S&Ps. Tommy and I are going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Darrell Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is up 13. You get the NASDAQ down 3. S&P's a flat. Let's go to our man Mark in Concord, Mass. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Go Patriots!
Go Patriots, baby!
People are gonna go crazy, man.
Oh my God! I'm watching the game, and I'm just about ready to turn it off, and then they got the first one, and I looked at my wife and I said, I think I better stick around and see the rest of this thing.
They were, you know what? You were with the rest of us, Mark.
Yeah.
It was right teetering on that edge where at any moment, one wrong play and they were actually out of it, and then they got that one touchdown. You said, okay, there's still a chance, and basically it all had to line up. You said, each time you said, okay, now there's still a chance. Okay, now there's still a chance until they finally got it. It is.
Well, Tom Brady is the comeback kid anyway, so,
Man.
That's
and now that,
you know what I did like? You know what I did like in that game was actually I liked Lady Gaga. The beginning of her thing, it was like a tribute to America, and I really enjoyed that. The beginning of the halftime thing that she did.
Oh, she was good. She's talented.
She was very good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed that. Someone's going to probably stick that on YouTube, and I'm probably going to have to go back in there and look at that again.
It was good. We'll just forget about that first half. The game started with halftime, and then the second half.
Her voice is amazing, right? Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, she's very, very different. She even had a commercial for someone, and then she says, "I'm different. I'm out of the box." So, but what she did, I thought that those 3 or 4 American songs that she stuck together and made that tribute. So I really like what she did.
And
very patriotic.
There was plenty of, let's say, press that they were worrying that, I don't know if they're worrying, but that there would be a controversial, and it was good that she just pulled it all together. I agree. There's no doubt, man.
Yes, she's very, very
and in
good.
fact, what she said, she says, I'm here to make sure you have a good time, right?
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a. that was a pretty cool thing.
Tom Brady's there to make sure we have a good time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Anyway, he has a commercial that he runs up here for a place called Shields MRI, and the medical CAT scanning thing, and the person comes out into the waiting room, and they call him and they say, please lock up your valuables. And so he takes off his 4 Patriots rings and puts them in there, and she says to him, is that all? And he to her, for now. It's a very cute commercial.
No, so
and
I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the new one though, Mark, that aired last night already?
No, they
that's
haven't.
what I thought you were gonna say. So they had one ready that aired right after the Super Bowl that I'd seen making it away, and I don't know if because it is Shields MRI and they're up in the Northeast, but of course it's everywhere on the internet. And she goes, that all? And he goes, oh, no, I got one more. So they filmed this before it, but he's got his 5th already. So she goes, and he goes, Roger that, as he gives it to her.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he gives her the 5th ring.
Yes.
Roger that, and he gives it the 5th ring. So they're all about it, man. No qualms, hey.
Well, it's going to be interesting. When they have the parade, the parade's at 11 tomorrow.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to have it on YouTube, but I'm sure someone's going to put it up there.
Facebook live stream. It's going to be all over the world now, man. You can watch anything. Exactly.
No one's going to be working up there tomorrow.
And you know what? Brady and Belichick have been talking a little bit this hour, so maybe our numbers are down to this hour because they had a press conference this morning where Brady, Belichick, and then the NFL, but of course they bring in the MVP, they bring in the coach, and so they had another.
Did Brady get MVP?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did. They announced it really quick at the end, but he did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the reason why I called is I don't know. I was not in the den earlier. Whoever said it correct. The Super Bowl indicator is if the AFC team wins, the market goes down. I heard
you
that.
only knew that, man. You really would have been rooting for them Patriots.
Oh man!
So that's correct. I did hear that. That's why I called in.
Well, listen, man. What's interesting here, folks, where we are. Slow roll. So a slow roll. I think we're in a slow roll. And what happens in a slow roll? Let's say if you take a U, a horseshoe. Just take a letter U like a horseshoe and turn it upside down. When you're at a high, what I've seen is that when you get a slow roll happen, it takes a long time. But as soon as you get to let's say if you're looking at the horseshoe upside down, looking at the upside down U. When you get to the right-hand side of it, as soon as you get down, just past let's say the sun's coming up.
I think we all know where you're kind of talking about.
That's when
it starts to accelerate.
Well, and that's when it seems to come out of nowhere. When you get to that side, then all of a sudden, bang, the volume comes up.
Just
and it
common
stops.
sensically, no matter what you think about the market, if it was going to be something that would go down from here, right? There's nothing that would send it, horrifically down in a without because there's no news right now. I mean, news could always break, but yeah, it's not just going to one day you wake up and everyone says, "Oh, we think now we're going to sell for no reason."
Right.
Whereas we've gone up so far
that
you could see maybe you don't want to be buying
it's just
here.
top heavy.
That's it. Yeah. And so before you know it, though, there's a lack of buying, and then everyone gets a little, and then you can start to get worried when you get to the other side of that horseshoe, and you are losing big points on a daily basis, and then maybe it can accelerate.
Right.
And then maybe news comes in or whatever, right?
Exactly. So.
Tommy, my one comment on that would be, on the news front, is some of the Republicans in both the House and the Senate are really questioning Trump's big expenditures. He wants to do the infrastructure thing and all this kind of stuff. And that's what this market has been fueled on, all this buying of infrastructure, all these capital expenditures. And if that's not going to happen, if the Republicans are going to come along and basically nail Trump in his own coffin and say we're not going to do this because where's the money going to come from? That's going to go away. I wouldn't want to be long Caterpillar stock. That's for sure.
I hear you. There's rhetoric. Everything's going to be great, right?
There's no doubt.
And there's infighting just in terms of Republicans. Where's that going to come from? And it's a battle to get things done on a government basis.
Well, the Tea Party got elected to stop deficit spending. So we haven't heard it yet. I mean, but I think it's laying there myself.
There are voices within the Republican Party that are going to come out, and we'll see if they have any weight when they do come out in terms of making sure that, the deficit comes out there. And before you spend all that money on the wall, on everything to be with infrastructure, tax cuts across the board.
And it sounds like this wall is a dead issue in Capitol Hill anyway. It sounds like the Republicans are not going to go along with that.
I don't know. I think the wall is going to get built. I do. And that's where that's going to be a cost. And then you're going to have tax cuts, and then you're going to have infrastructure. So all of that combined is, at some point, I think there'll be voices there that say, hold on, slow down. We can't do it all at once, because then the deficit's going to go up.
And what it will come back to, is that, and the trade issue is a big issue, folks, financially for these large international, multinational companies, and that's what we have.
Half the earnings of the S&P 500
it's huge,
come from overseas.
So you can cut to the chase and say it's going to cut right to the bottom line, and it probably already has. I think
a more general statement, right, is I always say it, even just in conversation with friends, acquaintances, rhetoric becoming reality. Everything has been rhetoric. We're starting to see reality, but those realities are just barely coming into the actual reality of what's shaping business and finances and our economy. So we'll see when actual decisions, actual spending, actual tax cuts,
Who's going to be the winners? Who's going to be the losers?
Right.
Cooking, brother.
Okay, Tom, take care.
Have a good time.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 1. NASDAQ is down 6. S&Ps are off 2.5. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is flat. NASDAQ is off 6. S&Ps are off Couple points, and if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. And bottom line is that you have a lot of different things that you can trade over here.
Getting a little bounce in the euro, right? From where?
Getting a bounce in the euro.
So right now, let's see. So you got in at 107.21.
Yeah.
107.35 is where we're at. So you're looking at about 14 ticks, 14 pips, and you got 5 contracts. So, $14 per contract, you're up. But $14 per contract when you're only risking, what, 55, I think it was? I mean, it would be the difference from the floor being 106.65.
Yes.
To the price, 721. So you're looking at 35 to get up to 55, 56. So
right.
$56 a risk. And you already have $14, $15 in profit, which is nice for sure. And you got till 3 o'clock.
And so just to go over what we were looking at again. So it was, if we go to the dollar first and take a look at the dollar, what you're going to see is that dollar index was coming. Let's just put this a little closer for you so you can kind of see how this. So the dollar index was coming right up to its downdraft. The last time it had any juice at all was at 8 o'clock this morning. That's when it went from 100. It was at 100.110. Now it just came back.
Happened at 8 o'clock. I'm just curious. Maybe I didn't know if you knew. I mean, it just looks like something might have happened. That's right. It could be many things.
And then it extended itself. Well, with if you're watching Tiger TV, you'll see this how the no contracts here.
Sure.
Now, what happens, folks, is this: once you're back inside 100.110, which we are, then I have a shot of coming down to the bottom of it, which is 99.955, which is not bad.
Sure.
And then the euro on the other side of this. She is right there. So in the Euro's case, you can see it's just the opposite. It's pretty cool. That's why I like trading this too.
Sure.
That came down to the downdraft. It already rejected it. Now the Euro looks to me like we got 100.744. So that's what's that? It's another 7 ticks.
Sure.
And if we make it there, then maybe I get 5-7. I'm not expecting to the whole top up here today, but what I was pushing on is that when you're at those high swing points or those low swing points, they give quite a bit of information out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
The gold contract itself, GCJ7. This got some juice underneath it once again. So we're up 920. Yeah, and you launched it. You launched. Yeah, 1227, and that's where the larger aspect is that this isn't a large ABC structure on the way up too. So we'll see where it shakes out. The bond market is so intriguing right now because TYH7, the bonds, folks, you're at 755,000 contracts right now, which is saying that we'll end up doing like 1.4 million contracts, which is good contract value inside the 10-year. And you're just building costs to try to get into that 125, the last swing point, 125.13. If you break it, with force, you'll be at 127 again. The 10-year right now is yielding 2.437. Which is not bad in an environment that folks think. Some folks think that bonds are over, meaning that it's going to go up.
Sure.
There's so many things.
Well, just the low of that 3 months was 1.8 something, so we're up 0.6% from just 3 months ago. So no matter what you think, that's quite a move.
Oh, it is quite. It was a huge,
a little bit, no
huge,
matter
huge
0.6.
Huge move.
It almost happened overnight after the election, but still, that's a 0.6 of a move.
Huge move.
Amazing.
Yeah.
When you're coming from 1.8 too, that's like a 33% move. When you put it, rates 1.8, boom, tomorrow it's 2.4.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go over to the NQs and we take a look at the NQs. So it's always challenging too as to what vehicles you want to trade, and my world's pretty small sometimes. No, it's actually small. It's the
you trade what you know. Sure.
Yeah, I like the Nasdaq. I like the gold market. I definitely like currencies and
dollar
bonds.
bonds.
Yeah, exactly. Now this is pretty cool. What's happening with the NQs right now, folks? So you have the spike from, was that Friday?
Yes.
That's Friday. The top of that spike is 51.62, and you're at 51.55. It's like, hey, you know what? I can hit it.
Sure.
So if you're going to buy it, yeah, you could go for that.
Sure.
The other side of it is you just wait for it to get up there and see whether you get the volume or not.
Sure.
And, when we do take a look at I expect what you're going to see out here. Window dressing is over. February 6th. Bottom line, earnings right now. Earnings numbers are what's going to be running this market right now. There's going to be plenty of earnings coming out,
sure.
Next couple of weeks.
Sure.
In fact, if we go, we already got, we got Google out too, right? Let's see. Facebook came out, Google came out, Intel came out, Amazon came out. Let's see what Amazon's doing anyway. So Amazon's down $6, 804. Yeah, this is drifting lower.
Yeah.
Inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness, Hasbro. Look at that. Hasbro's up 13%.
Not bad.
Yeah. So look at that. Oh my God.
They just come out. Yeah.
Yeah. This surges.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hasbro decision to stick by Monopoly and other traditional games. A daring move in the increasingly digital world is paying off after a robust holiday season, boasted its shares by the most in 16 years.
Yeah, and they're just saying Toys R Us had problems, Mattel had problems. But yeah, I guess games like Pie Face, which I've never even heard of, Magic the Gathering, of course, they increased sales 11%, which is tough, man. When you look at why isn't Toys R Us and Mattel doing well if Hasbro can increase their sales by 11%? That, along with its first Christmas season with the primary Disney Princess and Frozen license, so that could be a big deal, having the Frozen license.
Look at that, man. That's pretty amazing.
So revenue rose 11% to $1.63 billion, and that's a big beat by 10% almost when they only were expecting 1.5. You're talking about an extra $130 million in revenue. Profit, $1.64, projected was $1.28, big number. And that trend has since waned as adults and kids have reverted back to in-person experiences.
I could see that. Right?
Yeah, games are always good, right?
Right.
You get together with friends. You can't live on your phone and your tablet, in terms of, so they're always, especially as we kind of battle to get out of that sometimes.
Yes.
Where you hang out with your friends, you don't want to sit on your phone or just stare at the TV.
Yeah, why'd you just go visit your friends to look at your phone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Yep.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's look at the Dow and see what the strength is inside the Dow. Well, actually, let's finish the NDX because we stopped at Hasbro.
It's on the data, yeah.
Fastenal is the second leader. That's up 3.6%. You got American Airlines up 2.4%. Now, the airlines that got killed last week, so that's just a counter-trend bounce. Baidu is up 2%. Taken away from it is Autodesk is down 1.9%. Charter Communications is off 1.5%. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now flat. Nasdaq's down 6. S&Ps are down 3. Gold's up 930. We'll be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Darrell Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts, and keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. We got a lot of earnings coming out in the next couple of weeks, and there's a lot of different ways that you can trade this platform. It's important to trade it with paper money so that you can see, number one, how tight or loose the spreads are on certain announcements.
Premiums you're talking
premiums
about. Yeah.
coming out.
What kind of premium they're pricing
Right.
into expected moves, how much time value you have in there, how much intrinsic value.
Exactly.
Whether we got crude oil coming out Wednesday, natural gas Thursday, oil earnings numbers this week. Exactly.
Yeah, all of the above. And so if we do go over, let's go to the oil market first, because CL, that'll be Wednesday.
Yes.
And, oil is having a very tough time
just hanging at
holding
53
that
bucks.
swing point. Yeah, 53.66 is the number. Each and every time it pokes its head out, it's like, just can't handle it. And
oscillating right around that line.
It is, and that's a big number, because you stay over that number, folks, you can go a lot higher. Bottom line, I normally would take the top of that, then the bottom of it, and say, okay, 44 to, 53 is like, okay, yeah, you can go another $9.
Sure.
It's like your next floor.
Sure.
Yep. Now, just the opposite of that, when you can't hold it, well, it wants to go lower.
And just even you can see how quickly when it comes down, right? You're talking about October 19th to November 4th. Just that quick, in terms of that's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Man, your bathtub's worth a lot less money if your bathtub's filled with oil,
if your bathtub's filled with oil, for sure.
There's no doubt about that. So let's just go over and we'll take a look at that Euro trade again. So with the Euro trade now, this will, I get till 3 o'clock.
Sure.
And, more than likely, I'll probably just keep this thing on because, the way that the dollar is operating right now and the euro, you could get a little bit more pressure. What does happen is that the currencies, folks, they trade with, most of the time, with more volatility, kind of right up to noon, even though it's still 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean,
sure, and that's because, you still have Europe going.
Exactly.
That's 5, 6 o'clock over there,
right.
So you're getting both kind of our market, their market, buying, selling, you get more action.
Draghi can come out and have, say something, well, one of their other politicians can,
Sure.
that makes a big difference. If we do go and we take a look at that gold market, though, that gold market is continuing to say it wants higher price. Oh, hey, check this out. You go to the yen. The yen also is having a tough time. If this yen can close under this 112.61, which is
looks like it's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be big action. Because the yen went up so fast, folks, from 102.
Yeah.
on the second, on the third to 118, it can come down just as quick. And the correlation there in the yen is that stronger yen, when that goes down, basically puts juice underneath the U.S. dollar. I mean, under the gold market.
So this will be good. We got Patriots Nation today, Patriots Celebration tomorrow, and we're going to have our program 10 a.m. tomorrow, and then the parade's at 11 o'clock. So we'll introduce it, and we'll have our man Basil Chapman. He'll have to break down the parade live as he hosts his Tiger Technicians Hour tomorrow.
Perfect.
We'll have a little screen with the parade going in the background as we talk charts for all the big Patriots fans.
And for all you Atlanta fans, until next year, that's all you can do.
I feel
sad but true. I know.
You know,
it's terrible.
It's Patriots, I mean, Boston fans in general, we got it made, man. But we've had a little heartache along the way. We lost 2 Super Bowls, and man, a couple of them, they were tough, you know, in terms of it's amazing. 7 Super Bowls, each one's been a 1-score game, which is amazing.
Wow.
And when you think about it, they've all been amazing. They do. And hey, we'll bask in the glory for today, though. That's for sure, man.
You stay right there, folks. Man, Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next, and of course, then we're going to swim lessons. Thinkorswim headquarters. Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Thanks man.
Pal. Stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.